Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our 100% series for Nobody Saves the World. In this episode, we are gonna finally start New Game Plus. But before we do that, let's take one final look at this fully maxed out pedestal for the Impossible Dungeon. All of the statues are solid gold, and everybody's happy except for this guy who is still in jail, and I mean, like he's serving out his sentence, and he's still pretty upset about it. But anyway, let's not worry about him too much. Let's go back to the menu, and finally, let's start New Game Plus. This is how you do it. You choose which slot you want to create your New Game Plus slot out of. So we'll just, go with the only one that we have. Press X, and then you put that into a new slot. So I'll put it there, and now the game begins. Okay, welcome to New Game Plus. Things are a bit different now. Baddies will always match your level. Sounds good. All dungeons are remixed with new mods that will really test your form building skills. Sounds lovely. And finally, the only way to earn stars, stars being the thing that you need to collect to progress through the game. The only way to get those is by clearing dungeons. In the regular game, you'd get stars for doing quests, or sometimes you just find stars for free. In New Game Plus, you have to really earn the progress that you make. You're gonna have to find and clear every demi-dungeon in the game if you want to open the legendary dungeons and defeat the Calamity. Good luck. You know what? I'm sure we'll be fine. One thing I want to do though is, I should have done this before I started recording, is I'm gonna adjust the audio slightly. I'm gonna raise the overall level just slightly. Just slightly. Because, I'm going to raise the overall level, and I'm going to reduce the sound volume by 1, because the sound effect level seemed like it was fine. The music seemed like it was a bit too silent, and I had them both at max. So to find the correct balance, I've actually got to fiddle around with this a little bit. Anyway, we'll take a look at how it feels. I mean, I haven't changed things that much, but if it feels like it's not as good as the previous settings, I can always revert to how things used to be. But anyway, here we are now in New Game Plus. We still have all of our redundant upgrade tokens, those blue circles with the arrow on the top right. We have our nearly 100,000 maxed out amount of gold. And we don't have our other forms. So we still just have this one guy. I'm sure we'll get our other forms in due time. Hopefully we don't have to like re-upgrade all of them. Anyway, let's talk to this person. What's going on with you? A visitor? Where are your pants? Oh, you have amnesia. That doesn't that doesn't explain the lack of pants. But I'm forgetful myself. I'm sure Nostramagus, Magus, and let's call him. I was gonna say like it's obviously a play on Nostradamus, but that doesn't help us figure out whether it's a soft G or a hard G. Nostramagus. Let's go with the hard G. Let's go Nostramagus. I'm sure Nostramagus can help with the potion or something. He's only the most powerful wizard to have ever lived. Sounds impressive. Now where does he live again? Oh right. Right behind me, the mansion with his name on it. And she wasn't kidding. It literally has his name on it. You know what? I think I'm trying to figure out like if this window is broken or if it's like curtains that are drawn, but obviously it's a window that's broken. You can tell because of the glass on the outside, which also tells you it was broken from the inside. And I don't know why I'm taking this so seriously as that this is some hardcore detective mystery game. It's not, but let's try and figure out what went on in this place. Let's go inside. And we have some dialogue from Randy the Rad. Best character in the game, in my opinion. You will see why as the game progresses. And here's what he has to say. Nostramagus, he's gone. Who did this? Master, I will... I'm sorry, like the vibration that the game uses to, like, I guess, show you that a character is in an emotionally intense moment. It's just really funny to me. Master, I will avenge you. Who the hell are you? You must be a new trainee. Where are your pants? Show some respect. Nostramagus, the most powerful wizard of all time, has been kidnapped. He must have left a clue for me. Randy the Rad, his intrepid protege. I'm basically a master wizard. Nostramagus has delayed my graduation from the protege program for the 5th time. But he knows I'm ready. I need to think. Make me a coffee. Caramel macchiato, venti, extra shot, half skim milk, half mountain goat milk, 2% foam, and pronto. Press A while near objects to interact. Got it. What are we trying to interact with? Stationary bike? Nope. Randy? Where's my coffee? Hurry up. Oh, we're trying to interact with this. The wand. Sorry. Got a bit ahead of myself there. There's the wand. And seemingly a note. Randy, I'm in trouble. Take the wand, find me. Signed, N. I wanted that coffee yesterday, Slowpoke. Wait. What were you doing over there? This is a crime scene. You weren't messing with anything, were you? And okay, so the game will occasionally give you options on what you want to say. It really doesn't make a difference. It might make a slight difference in terms of what the dialogue says, but I don't think you're gonna get like locked out of any quests if you choose the wrong thing. So don't worry, my advice is choose whatever sounds the most hilarious. Tell Randy about the wand. I mean, both of these are replying in the negative, but this one seems funnier. Hell no, he's a jerk. You're not a trainee. You are officially a suspect. Now a guard runs in. Randy, monsters have invaded the Grand Castle. It's covered in a strange fungus. I mean, I don't even know what voices I'm gonna give these characters. But anyway, we'll figure this out. I'll And Randy the Rat goes, I should think about what voice I want to give Randy because he's one of the main characters in this game, or one of the more important characters in this game. But then he says, I might just give him a normal sounding voice, you know, and then we can come up with novelty voices for the other minor characters. But anyway, he says, I'll deal with you later. Could you move a bit to the right? You know what, I'll give him like a slightly pompous sounding voice. I think it suits him. Bit to the right. Perfect. Okay, I feel like that suits Randy a little bit. And he has thrown us into the basement. We get up. And the wand is on the ground. And we have the wand. The wand must be partially charged. It's got 10 stars already. 10 stars which will help us open this door. What else can we do? We can interact with the save crystal to save our game. Don't really need to use the toilet, evidently. And we can use our 10 stars to open this door. The stars are basically the game's gatekeeping mechanism. We can bust our way through some of this stuff. Don't think we can interact with anything. There's no need to collect money because we're at the max. But if we weren't, these little things that we're finding on the ground would be giving us a bit of loot. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna leave. And now what? I feel like I'm still no pants, eh? It's okay, you do you. Thanks for understanding. Did you hear odd noises during the storm last night? So strange. Oh, yes. What's going on in this place? This is just the person's house, okay. What about you? If I were a wizard, I'd want to be transforming all the time. Who wants to be just one thing? Dull people, that's who. That's kind of true. Anybody in here? Yeah, there's a person in here. Nostramagus' assistant Randy looked agitated this morning. Hope his asthma isn't coming back. He's such a sweet lad. I mean, maybe he's sweet in other contexts, but I don't know. Didn't really see him all that sweet when he was tricking us into falling down a trap door. That wasn't a very sweet thing to do. I think we just gotta leave, right? Or we gotta try to leave. Hold up, this area's under lockdown. Waiting for a ranger. No one else is around. Am I missing something? Am I missing oh, you know what? I think... There we go. We've got to find the... We've got to find the... Hang on a second. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. We gotta... Go this way? What am I? Oh, we do have all our farms unlocked. They're just not on the wheel. They're just not on the wheel. Okay, you know what? I've made a huge blunder. Alright, so here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to switch to these forms manually, at least to start out with. So, basically what we need to do is we need to go through this tiny opening. To get through this tiny opening, you need to be something tiny. If this was regular New Game, we could play as the rat. The rat will do perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure the egg is also gonna... Maybe even the slug. Let's try that. Slug will fit. Egg will fit. And rat will fit. Where's rat? Rat will fit. Let's let's read the rat. You know, we'll stay as the rat. I'm more confident using the rat for combat. Actually, you know what? Do we even need to use the rat? Hang on a second. I want to be the bodybuilder. Where's the There you are. Where's the bodybuilder? Okay, so the bodybuilder is one of the orthogonal ones. This is like also one of the orthogonal ones. You know what? Hang on a sec. I'm gonna try something. I want these to be. Oh no! Hang on a second. No. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'll just adapt to a whole new system. So I want the bodybuilder up at the very top. Then if I switch to something else, like I don't know, the ghost, that should populate the thing one clockwise, and then I want the lich to be on the right. And then it doesn't really matter what we use in the. Actually, I don't want this nobody form to be on the bottom. Hang on a second. Let me. Give me a moment. Let me try and get this fixed, because I want the dragon to be on the bottom. So what if I select the mermaid? And then I want to make sure that the nobody form is the one that gets overwritten. Because that will happen? Yes, that is what will happen. Okay. So I have all my forms. The dragon is now on the bottom. Bodybuilder is on the top. Lich is on the right. And the egg is on the left. I could try and fiddle around with it a little bit more. But I don't think that'll be necessary. Right. So what do we need to do now? We came all the way here, and now what? Oh, actually, hang on a second. There's an exclamation mark back here. Hang on a second. Hang on a cotton picking second. What? Excuse me, what? Oh, now we get to search for clues. Do we have to be in the nobody form to do it, or can we? Maybe we. Hang on. Whoa. The game swapped out my. Sorry, the computer swapped out my windows. It either minimized the game or it moved the OBS window to the top, and it was distracting. All right, so maybe we do need to be in the nobody form. Let's see. So collect that quest. Head out of town. Okay. Head out of town. You know what? I see what's going on. You know what? we already have the form for the ranger unlocked. So remember how the guards said only a ranger can go through? Or like they're waiting for a ranger, no one else is allowed through. So what would happen if we transformed into a ranger and then went back and talked to them? We're waiting for a ranger. I guess you must be that ranger. Could you pass an important message to Randy? Left in a hurry. Grand Castle north of here. There's a message? Oh no. We're out of mountain goat milk for your coffee. Can we use regular goat milk instead? The very important message from Master Sergeant Guard. I mean, sure. Alright. Alright. Let's, never noticed that. The butterflies will go back to the bush, but if you go close to them, they scatter. And that's it's a nice touch. Oh god, I hate these guys. Alright. I'm just gonna let my dudes do all the... Hello? What? No, I'm flummoxed by flummoxed by the readings of the fluxometer. Daniel the Mummy. Danielle the Mummy says things, but they don't come through in the text, but somehow other people can figure out what she's saying. This is very bad. If the calamity gets strong enough, it's gonna affect everything. It'll be the end. Oh my, how long have you been standing there? I don't even know what sort of accent I'm giving her, but whatever it is, that's what it's gonna be. I'm Octavia the Witch. This is the Mummy. Pleased to meet you too, Danielle. We're doing field research on you. Oh my fluxometer is picking up calamity traces on you. Are you a fighter? What are you? Wait, don't tell me you're with that dweeb. Randy. Are you with Randy? Nope. 1,000 times no. Oh, that guy's the worst. My data shows the monsters are protecting the gem shards. The gem was used to banish the calamity in ancient times. The calamity is back. Nostramagus and the wizards of the world are gonna need those shards. Maybe you can help. There's one shard inside the Grand Castle. For sure. But we... Oh my, we need 20 stars just to get inside, and there's gonna be no health pickups. No health pickups. All damage times a crazy amount. And signature hits don't regen mana. Oh my god, that is brutal. It's brutal, but we're gonna have to figure out... Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped some dialogue. What did she say? I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I feel like it was on the screen long enough that you can go back and read it. But whatever she said, the next line is, so, you up for it? Whatever it is. Whatever it is, I am up for it. Don't even worry about it. There's really no need to open chests. You know what I might do is, in between episodes, I might get my wheel set up so that it's the way it used to be for my... So I used to have the Lich here. Bodybuilder here, dragon there. And the egg, by process of elimination, would have been on the bottom. Or I could just learn... you know what? You know... I'll just bite the bullet and I'll learn this... fuck off. I'll learn this... Fuck off, man. I'll learn this new scheme. It's fine. It's probably... It's probably good for the brain to, like, force yourself to, like, remap your mental... Oh my god. God, try to... Get out of my way, dude. Yeah, there's no reason for us to collect chests, but I will collect them anyway because they show up as items of interest on the map. And my completionist urge compels me that if there's a map marker for it, then I must collect it, even if it doesn't actually give me anything. We are now in New Old Town. Let me also check how long we've been going. We've been going only 26 minutes. We've got quite a bit of time to go. Does the merchant sell anything? Oh, I shouldn't be skipping dialogue. He said something about we've got a lot of money in our pockets. Now he says, you are an interesting being. Yes. Bit of an oddity you are. A rich oddity. I'm sure we can find a resting place for all that gold. Call me shopkeeper. But if you buy enough things, you can call me... Oh no, you can call me honey bunny. Oh, I was giving him a sort of mysterious but dignified kind of a thing for his voice, but then it worked right up until the last two words of this. Let's try that again. Call me shopkeeper, but if you buy enough things, you can call me honey bunny. Yes. And he has nothing to sell us except for upgrade tokens, which we don't need because I already cleaned out his entire stock in you know, the base game. Also, I activated this fast travel point. Let's go in here. We got a bunch of rabbits running around. Never seen monsters like this before. I hope Nostradamus comes soon. But if he doesn't, my bunnies will protect me. Yeah. I'm sure they will, man. Sure they will. Don't really even need to fight enemies if it's not necessary. Let's just skip them. Here's a dungeon. Melee damage times 5. Wow. What is this? What is this madness? So we can't enter the dungeon because we need... Well, first of all, let's talk to the king. The king! Exclamation mark. Odd-looking subject of mine. Hideous monsters have overtaken my home. What is a king without a castle? Nothing but a finely dressed loiterer. Won't you help me? It's an order anyways. I assume you know how Stardows work. You know what? Why don't you give me a refresher? Well, neither do I. But Randy told me that stars can be earned by trying out new farms, exploring dungeons, and completing quests. I'll mark out the nearest dungeons on your map now. We already found that one. And here's another one. The horse mines. Okay. Adventure awaits. Go on, my dear subject. Show those monsters the royal greeting. A kick to the skull. Okay, well, before we go into those dungeons, let's take a bit of a look around, I guess. What do you have to say? This guy has a bit of a stutter. Randy is an inspiration. One day I'd like to be a hero like him. Sometimes people have a second line of dialogue when you talk to them a second time, but sometimes they don't. Alright, let's fly around a little bit. Alright. You know what? Just want to check something. Yep, there's a chest, and as you can see, when you interact with it, the icon for it disappears from the map. I want to make sure we've not left anything behind over here. Is there anything behind the waterfall? Sometimes that's the thing. Yeah, aha, you see. I mean, I, to be fair, remembered this from having already experienced the, you know, not New Game Plus, but even if I hadn't, you always check to see if there is something behind the waterfall. Before we take our crack at our first dungeon, which evidently is gonna be just the most painful thing possible, before we do that, let us just make sure that we've collected just about everything we possibly can. Alright. Now let us make our way. Do we need to fly? I guess we can fly a little bit. You know, yeah, I'm just gonna keep this layout. The important thing is that the forms that we want are on the orthogonal directions. If it's just a matter of learning a new layout for them, I'll learn it. The only thing is I didn't want any of them to be on the like diagonals, because that makes them harder to get. It makes it easier to screw them up, to accidentally pick the wrong thing if you're trying to select a new form in a hurry. Melee damage times 5. Oh, excuse me. Easy does it. Easy. Let's try and use all of the skills that served us so well for the impossible dungeon. Let's try and bring all of that experience to bear. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this new this new muscle memory. All right. I've got to say, I'm liking this a lot. This is exactly the kind of challenge that I was hoping we would find in New Game Plus, and so far, the game hasn't disappointed. All right. Are we at the boss? Oh, not quite. Easy. Easy does it. Oh yeah. when you're not in the impossible dungeon, then the exit isn't pre-marked on the map. So I've gotta get used to that. Take a step back. Alright, I guess we just gotta go up. Surely now we're at the boss. Yeah, okay, now we're at the boss. You just, yeah, well, let's try and bulldoze this boss the old-fashioned way. Oh, this isn't a boss. This is just an arena floor. This isn't even. I think we got interrupted by something. That was easy. Piece of cake, and we have cleared the... Has that given us anything? I don't... Oh, actually, you collect the stars on this screen. Okay. Let's redeem that. Redeem this. None of these things give us stars, but if we complete the horse dungeon, that should give us some stars as well. This is going to send us to the exit. And we've done that dungeon now. Now let's try and make our way to the other dungeon that the game unlocked for us. The horse mines, where enemies have 5 times, I think that's quintuple, range damage plus ranged crit chance. This one could actually be a bit of a tough one. But, you know what, I think we can deal with that. I'm just trying to get on the water. Easy. Hit that lever. And we are at... Let me see. Is there any reason to use this shortcut? Doesn't look like it. Looks like all it does is it's another way to get around. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh hey! There's a wild-eyed horse here. Seeing you, it bolts into the mines. And then that's our quest. To finish the horse mines. Which is it's a weird name for a place. Like, are horses working in these mines? Are they mining horses? Very hard to sometimes get a sense of what exactly the game is even trying to say. Easy. So, ranged hits are gonna be very bad. So we are gonna wanna not get hit. Especially by anything that the game classifies as ranged. We already... Okay. So I'm guessing that... I don't know if I agree with that, if that's what's going on. So there's an area of effect attack that those vampire type enemies, these guys, is this the game telling us that this is range damage? Because I don't know how I feel about this. I think the game is telling us that this is range damage. Yeah, the game definitely seems to be classifying that as range damage. Which, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess you can say technically it's more accurate to call it range damage than melee damage. But it's also just an AoE that they're casting on the ground. I don't know. I wouldn't consider it range damage. Personally, but maybe I'm just whining and being the baby. That's probably it. Alright. So this dungeon, a lot tougher than the first one we did. Oh, and there's gonna be a sort of a arena chamber midway through, or part way through. Excuse me? Are we? What's going on? Uh-oh. Kill the dude. Yeah, okay, I think we're done. There we go. And we've got some food lying around in case we need it. Probably won't need it though. Oh. Let's not get hit by this garbage. Kill this dude, come on. Kill him. Alright. We don't need to kill everything. Ooh, we're already at the boss. Right, how is this gonna go? I think we'll want to stay as this. Alright. 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 Excuse me? Where'd that guy come? Did that guy come from outside, or... Oh, what's wrong with... Oh, all of them died because they were too dumb to figure out how to... like, walk around and get inside. God. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Oh, God. Oh, but we did it. We cleared the Horseman's dungeon. I feel like I pronounced that weird. The Horseman's dungeon. The horse lets out a whinny. Maybe it's thanking you, or maybe it wants you to get out of the way. Probably the latter. Oh no. You do have to do all of the regular quests. Oh no. If you haven't played this game, yes, there is something very sketchy about the fact that we received a quest called Fall in Love right after we interacted with the horse. And the description of the quest is another pun related to that. Experience unbridled love. Oof. I mean, you know what? We gotta do it though, because this is a 100% run. So here's what happens. The horse doesn't care about your problems. The horse stares at you with a blank expression. It's just a dumb horse. Horse doesn't care about your problem. So the horse, obviously to interact with it, you're gonna need to be in a form that is meaningful to this horse. And out of these forms that we have so far, obviously the horse form is going to be the obvious one. So what's going to happen now? Now that we've transformed into a horse, and we're talking to this horse with an active quest telling us to fall in love. I mean, listen, let's just take a look. Now this is a horse. Your horsey eyes have never beheld such beauty. Nervously, you distract yourself by eating some grass, but the majestic stud has the same idea. As you dip your heads, your moist noses touch. You raise your eyes to meet his, and the feeling is electricity. This is the horse you've been waiting for. The stallion you've dreamed of your whole horsey life. Of all the strange feelings that come with being a horse, the one feeling you never expected was love. And there is that quest complete. We have experienced unbridled love in New Game Plus mode. A lot of these quests are going to be very quick for us to get completed because the way the game would keep you occupied in, you know, New Game regular is that a lot of the quests require you to use forms that you hadn't unlocked yet, but we have all the forms already unlocked. So that's usually going to mean that we're going to be able to complete these things pretty quickly. And having done that, let's just carry on moving. With our 20 stars, we can now open this. Well, let's talk to the king! Exclamation mark first. Is that a star collection I see on your pale person? Magnificent! Only a strong, capable wizard could have gathered such an impressive constellation of stars. You'll have to introduce me when they arrive. In the meantime, you may present the stars to the star door. So let's go ahead and do that. All of our stars are gone, which is sad, but this door is now open, which is nice. Now let's go inside the Grand Castle, which is sharp and dark warded with 9,900 and a whole bunch damage. Signature hits don't... Hang on a second. Signature hits don't regen mana. So we need to get our mana back some other way. Hang on a second. Let's get our mana back here so that we're going in with full mana. And now we're gonna have to think very carefully about how we want to do this. So no health pickups. Signature hits don't regen mana. It's dark warded and sharp warded. Oh, first we have some quest-related dialogue. I see you, intruder. Very ominous. A dark presence has blocked all form quest progress in this area. Use your form strategically and do your best to survive. Well, we've already completed every single form quest. Let's collect this, like, none of these quests are going to give us anything apart from the ones that progress the main quest, but it's still going to be nice to clear them anyway. You might be wondering, why do I not clear these quests? It's because they're infinite quests. I'll show you by clearing out, I don't know, the kill baddies one. Yes, it goes away, but then it comes right back. So it's always gonna be there, one way or another. And the next time this one fills up, we won't collect it. Oh, here we go, Armanda the Paladin. Where? Be gone, beast. Taste steel. Ah, friend, careful. I can't seem to get past this first wave. They're shrouded in demonic protections and my sword's edge proves dull. Well, how about God damn. How about I just do... Whoa, wizard, you sure chain forms fast. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Nothing about a wormwood anaphylaxis better water can't fix. Ooh, I just realized I didn't select my, okay, you know what? I'm gonna... So we definitely need hardened shell. That's non-negotiable. Health items are gonna be irrelevant. So what if we replace consume? So Zombite with consume. And then replace scavenge with magic life maybe, or mermaid's resolve. Let's try magic life, because we would prefer just to not take damage at all if we can help it. Alright. And now we gotta kill 57 enemies. That's the thing that's gotta happen. Alright. Easy so far. These guys. Fuck these guys, man. Easy. Alright. I should use this more often. Just to... It's a zero cost skill, and you can just slide through enemies like this. Oh, fuck this guy. Alright. Easy. 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 All right. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, okay, okay. And let's just turn right back around. And let's hope that we don't have any more floors to do after this, because we are very low on mana. We have no way of easily getting our mana back. Oh no, we've got to kill 60 more. Oh, dude, this is brutal. Oh, easy. Mana is all gone. That's okay though. We have a magic life exactly for this reason. Oh, fuck off. There we go. There we go. It's working so far. These guys are dark warded, so we have to hit them with dark damage before they lose their ward. Although because of the dungeon property, any hit that they take is gonna kill them. because regular enemies in this game don't have, 10,000 health. Easy. Easy. Take this guy out. Got 18 more enemies. Oh no, I didn't. Fuck off, man. One of the good things about doing 9,000 or like nearly 10,000 damage is that when we use consume, it'll basically give us all our health back. Alright, you know what? Easy. Kill this dude. Kill that guy, and we can now make our way to hopefully the boss. And if indeed it is the boss, I have a trick up my sleeve that I think is gonna work pretty well. It is the boss, so we're gonna be the dragon for this, and what we're gonna do is we have magic life, that's good. Everything else seems fine. So the way this works is when you run out of health, you can, if you have magic life, start using your health as mana. So for instance, if I'm using ethereal like I am right now, if I'm out of health, I'm using if I'm out of mana, I'm using my health. Right, so that's going to be pretty important. Let's stay as this. It's going to be pretty important because the 9,999 times damage multiplier is also going to apply to the boss fight. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do this. I think first we're going to have some dialogue. Curious creature. Sorry, let me get my voice. Curious creature, it survived the dungeon. We shall feast upon its flesh. I don't think so, because I'm just gonna sit on top of you and kill you before you can even do anything. The reason we kill the boss that quickly is because, let me show you how this ability works. Pass through baddies and their attacks. I guess one thing it doesn't mention is that you are invulnerable to damage while doing this. The only reason we're even losing health is because of magic life, because we're using our health as mana. You are otherwise completely immune to trap damage, to like enemy regular damage, anything. And this boss is one of the more annoying ones. As you can see, he's a giant version of those spinning dudes that I hate so much. So it would have been just miserable to try and fight this guy in a legit way, which is why we fought him in a very dishonorable and cheesy way. But anyway, a win is a win, and this win gives us a gem shard. It was right in the middle, and as you can see, there are 4 more of them that we're gonna have to find. Foul creature, come not between the calamity and its gem. Wait. Empty eyes. We know you. You are ours. It knows not what it is. Oh, but we do, don't we? We know. We know. Ominous indeed. But with that, Randy the Rat comes back. Halt! Just a bit winded. 1 sec. Okay. Don't think you can fool me. I know you're the hollow-eyed loser who escaped. What voice did I give him? I gave him like a slightly pompous voice, but I've completely forgotten. Let me try and improvise another one on the spot. I know you're the hollow-eyed loser who escaped the basement with my wand. Thief! You've officially gone from suspect to fugitive. I am the wand's rightful giftee. Now give it over. And the gem shard. Here are our choices: no or ha-ha. No. You want to do this the hard way, huh? What the? Quit messing around. I must find my master. You don't have the technique nor the pizzazz required to properly wield the wand. You're not even a certified wizard. And he's pretty... He didn't seem happy about that, but I think we have another quest to hand in. Yep, the castle gem shard. Let's just ooh, and this one as well. For clearing that dungeon. Now I think we can just go outside. And the king is probably gonna have some stuff to say, or yeah, there he is. What bravery, what courage. I can't believe I had the guts to wait. I can't believe I had the guts to wait outside. That was nerve-wracking. And we cleared most of the goo off my castle. Good job, us. Hot dog, you did it. You got the gem shard. Here come Octavia and Danielle. I haven't felt this alive since breaking down the ingredients for fairy dust. And Danielle has some stuff to say as well. Yeah, you're good at this. Why don't you try and get more gem shards? Great idea, Octavia. Nostramagus, wherever he is, will be pleased with our progress. That's right. If you can find 3 gem shards and bring them to my lab, I should be able to harness their power to locate Nostramagus. You can? Oh, how grand. Nostramagus is gonna need all of the shards to confront the calamity anyway. Most thrilling. Stranger, talk to Armanda down at the Round Tables Tavern. She will lower the western and eastern gates for you, so that you may set forth and find more shards. Go now. The king commands it. Alright, yeah, have anything else to hand in? I think we've already handed in everything. Okay, so now we have this location open to us, the Round Tables Tavern. You know what? I think we'll go there next episode. I think this is a good stopping point for this episode. Well, first of all, let me see how long we've been going. We've been going just over an hour. Perfect time to stop. Let's reflect on what we accomplished. We finally started New Game Plus. 3 episodes in, and we've only just started the proper game. The first couple episodes were us doing the impossible dungeon. And now we're in New Game Plus, but it's a good time we did spend all that time in the impossible dungeon, because New Game Plus doesn't mess around. The very first dungeons we ran into, melee damage times 5, range damage times 5, and then all damage times 10,000. So that, I mean, if these are the first dungeons in the game, I'm legitimately frightened to even think about what the rest of the game is going to have. That's something that we will start diving into next episode. For now, though, I think it's time for us to pat ourselves on the back for a job well done. At least getting through the beginning of the game relatively unscathed. We did get killed once in the horse mines. Well, just while I was trying to figure out like what does and doesn't count as range damage. Had I been more careful, we could have gone through this episode deathless. But I'm not too worried about that, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be dying plenty over the course of this Let's Play as a whole, so I'm not too worried about it. This isn't a like no death run or like a no damage run or anything crazy like that. This is just a let's technically beat the game and get 100% kind of philosophy that I'm going into this with. But anyway, let's call it good. Let's call it good for this first episode. So it's time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well, where we're going to go into the Roundtables Tavern and talk to Armanda. Hope you'll join me for that, and until then, take care.